So here's probably the last update. So I have it plugged in, and the only thing that works is the back box lights, although not all of them light up, and yeah, I think a lot of the sockets might be dead because I can wiggle some of them and they come. Anyways, where was I? I think most of the sockets in the back box are probably shot. Probably from the opening in the back, since there's no there was no metal back there, so all the wiring's pretty sun bleached back there. But and none of the playfield lights work either. And here's a last update probably for this. All I have to do is get the index the glass here, because I don't think I did that. I may or may not have done it. Can't remember, but I'm gonna probably do it again anyways. And then stick it in here. So here's the got the rubber ring kit, so I put all the rubbers in now. And when I was cleaning, I did adjust the tilts, all the tilts, because those were all touching, which that would down the game. And of course something else is still not making the game work. I did also see some relays that needed adjusted as well, because I touched all of the switches manually, and I saw that a lot of the relays were misaligned and needed realigned. So that could be part of a lot of why this doesn't work. But anyways, and what I did is I did do all of the Jones plugs. You can't really see them, but let me. All right, here we go. Now you can see it. The Jones plugs, I did unplug all the Jones plugs, and I did a steel brush to them to knock off the oxidation. So whoever the customer has to repair it, they don't have to go around knocking off the oxidation on the Jones plugs, because they are all of the Jones plugs are done. From the back box here to the Jones plugs in the cab itself, so they're all done. Or they should be, I should say. This was kind of a rush job, so I didn't really do near as much as I wanted to, but this guy wants this as soon as possible. So, and of course I put everything back where it was supposed to be, because I initially did take apart some stuff, but I just now put it back together. I'll leave the apron for last, because with everything that I do, I actually made some custom cards in there, in the card holders, although I'm kind of aggravated because they do fit, but they're not a tight fit, but they'll work. So they'll need to take out the cards, because they'll just fly out when you get the playfield up. And I did notice that all of the flippers, when I put the rubbers on, they were I think from the sun it's made the flippers brittle, because I had to wipe off the plastic dust that came off of them. So with these you can actually get just the tops, because it's a two-part. Like the small ones, they have a screw there on both of these that you take the screw out, and then you can pop the new one in. But these you have to unscrew the screw that's underneath to take this top off. So it's annoying because you have to take there's an assembly underneath that you have to actually take off before you can get to one of these flippers to get the shafts out. I don't know if he wants to go just to straight shaft and flipper mold, but it's up to him. And of course you've already seen the cab side art and all that kind of stuff, so I think I might actually just show the apron, because you guys have seen all this already, although you haven't seen the inside cleaned up yet. So let me get that this playfield up. I didn't actually do any cleaning on the underside of the playfield. It does look pretty nice under here, so I might look it over once more just to see if there's any dirt in some place that I want to hit. But well, and also I was going to take these two drop-down target banks out. I was going to take them apart, but because they do stick, and they are sluggish, so I wanted to take those apart, but I didn't. Well, and there might be a problem with the resetting all of them, because I noticed when I do the reset from the coil, it doesn't always want to reset all of them. Like these two here will sometimes fall back down again. Well, and crap. Of course, now it won't do it, because these two over here were coming back down again. So this is just basically just a quick overview of what I noticed. I probably should do a more in-depth of what I have seen, but like I said, just a quick overview is all I'll do. Well, and with this side, I left the clasps, or whatever they're called, in on this flipper leaf switch, but over on this one, this one nearest the cab was off. and because the one of the sides was broken, so what I did is I just soldered the both of the wires just straight to the leaves here. So that's done. I also put in the right fuses because they were all the wrong fuses, except for I didn't change out this half amp one. I did do a continuity test on it and it did beep at me, so but all of these others I did change out to the right one, so the repairman doesn't have to put in fuses. Oh yeah, and the 5 amp slow blow fuse is also changed and the right one. But yeah, I think all that's left is to put the playfield down and look at the cards. Oh, and the other thing is when I was cleaning, I actually, there was the other coin mech in the coin box, so what I did is I just slapped it back in the coin slot there, so that's one less thing the repairman has to do. And of course the rubber on the tip, and of course the shooter rod and all that is in as well. It's cleaned up. It does still have some rust and pitting on it, but it does look a little better than what it did before. If I did have like a sand blast cabinet, I would actually blast it, but of course I don't have one yet. But I do want to. I plan on saving up on getting one, so someday I'll get one. But with that, I need a big air compressor, and then a vacuum, and yeah, there's lots of things I need. Just not the cabinet itself, but other things too to make it work. But anyways, let me get the playfield down. Before I show the apron cards, I did put a ball in there. When I got it, there was 0 balls in the cab or in the drain holes, so I put one in there. Probably should put it in the coin door or coin box for transfer, but I don't know that it has to go very far because it is local, of course, so yeah. But here's the card aprons that I make for everybody, unless there's brand new cards in it already, but I make these, so yeah, I'm really liking the way it came out. Of course I did the green for the background, and then all this is on the top here is just the name of the game that I just snapped a picture of and put it on the card here, so you know exactly what the name of the game is. But of course you see it on the back glass. But yeah, I just copied all of the instructions from the original onto this card, and then what I did with this one is I just put my info of where I am on the web. So he can either keep this in there or throw it out or put it in the cab or whatever he wants to do. It doesn't really matter to me, but I do this instead of put a sticker on the apron, which will most likely destroy the apron, although this one is sun damaged, so yeah. But anyways, I do the usually the coin ones, which are usually on the right side. I mean, it doesn't, you can put the well, with this one you can't do the instructions on the right side, but because this ones are really odd. What's supposed to go here is the how much it is to play kind of thing, and all that kind of stuff, but so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I of course got the plastics on, of course. The only thing of the rubbers that wasn't replaced is these little rubber nubs. These are hard as a rock, but I can't do anything about it because they didn't come in the rubber kit, which I don't know why why they don't, because it is a rubber. But of course, I don't know why they don't do that, because my laser cue rubber kit didn't come with the little nubbies either. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm just blathering on now, so till next time, and next pinball that I clean up and make not so gross. Till next time, later.